Cocomelon is evil. You probably have heard about this before now, or maybe you have not, but this is not a recent trend. I remember coming across this trend many years ago, and then I wasn't a mom. And recently, I came across such trend again. I saw a recent video someone made about this same topic about Cocomelon being evil and not good for kids. And this time around, it hits differently because obviously the last time I watched it, I wasn't a mom. Now I'm a mom and watching it, it kind of hit me differently, which is why I decided to make this video to share my views about this viral topic, or a topic that is very, very controversial because people have their different points of view. Permit me to say at this point that everything I'll be sharing in this video, they are my personal opinion, okay? Not trying to force anything on anyone. Do your own research and make decisions that you think will be in the best interest of your kids. Having said that, let's go straight into the video. Hi guys, if this is your first time of coming across my video, thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. I hope you will not make it your last. Please subscribe. I'm Intentional Favor, and on this channel I share my life experiences on issues pertaining to faith, lifestyle, family, motherhood, parenting, and so many good stuffs in between. I'm sure you will like it here. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up, it goes a long way, and share it with as many people that you think might need it. I would also like to hear your viewpoints in the comment section about what I'm about to share in this video. So most videos I have seen on this topic, when they talk about it, obviously they talk about how Cocomelon is evil, and they go ahead to recommend other better maybe child-friendly shows on television, on YouTube, and anywhere that you can let your kids watch. They think they are better than Cocomelon. I'm not here to recommend any. I just want us to talk about this. I just feel like sometimes people are making valid points about how overstimulated Cocomelon is, but they sometimes leave another crucial fact or an important thing that we should talk about as parents, obviously, apart from recommending better ones. It might interest you to know that every show out there, every kid show out there, be it Cocomelon, Blue, mention them, any of them, okay, you'll be surprised that they've all got criticisms. So the video I recently watched on this topic, I went through the comment section and I saw that there are diverse opinions about every kid show out there on the internet. Every one of them, okay? The one that you think is good, which some people have recommended in their video, go and ask other people. You see that they will criticize them and tell you why they are not good for your kids. So basically, I don't think Cocomelon is the problem. No, Cocomelon is not the problem. Parents are the problem. Yeah, it's not about Cocomelon. It's not about the show. For instance, someone said that Miss Rachel, I'm sure that's another popular one that parents even I've seen parents swear by Miss Rachel, okay? And then go ahead and read the criticisms under that video. People were saying, no, Miss Rachel is no different, and they gave so many reasons. And the criticism they gave about Miss Rachel is because of her belief, okay? Because she promotes and supports something that they do not promote and support. And then while I was thinking about it, I was like, so if this is the reason why you criticize a channel or a show for kids, simply because of what the founder believes in, then how much can you go? Like, how much can you control where your kids go to? It's just like, say, if you go to school, like your child's teacher might be promoting something that you are against. Your child's teacher might probably even be someone from a different religious belief or background from you. Does that mean that you keep changing your child's school? How many schools will you change? Because your child's teacher might support or promote what you think you don't promote or what you don't support. So because of that single reason, you will go ahead and change your child from that school. The next school you will place your child in, do you know what the teachers there, do you know their belief or what they practice? You don't know. So you find out that sometimes when people have some criticisms about some of these kids show, it boils down to their beliefs, okay? So Cocomelon, like I said earlier, isn't the problem, it's the parents, because They talk about how overstimulating it is. In case you've not heard all of this, let me just summarize some things I have gathered from such videos. Why people say that Cocomelon is evil. They say it overstimulates kids. Yeah, the colors are too bright and poppy, and it is fast paced, such that kids, I learned a new word by watching all these videos. Zombified. Yeah, they say that it zombifies kids, makes kids become zombies. When you read through the comments or even articles that have been released on this subject, you find people talking about how Cocomelon has made their kids to have speech delays. It has made their kids to become so addicted, to the screen, that if you stop them from watching Cocomelon, then they start throwing tantrums. They talk about how it impacts on kids' development, it impacts on their behavior. Yeah, so many behavioral issues, throwing tantrums, behaving some way. Even some people have linked it to ADHD, saying that kids that watch Cocomelon, that they start developing ADHD traits. Like, so many nasty, evil things have been said about Cocomelon. And like I said, I'm not here to really talk about whether Cocomelon is good or bad or evil, or other channels or other platforms that are better than Cocomelon. I just want to talk to parents, because when I recently watched the video on this subject, like I mentioned earlier, it hit me differently, because I'm now a mom, I'm now a parent, okay? And yeah, let's just say I'm guilty of that, yeah, because my baby is currently 15 months old, and he watches Cocomelon. Or should I say he used to watch Cocomelon? So like I said, when you watch certain videos, I think as a parent, you should sit yourself down and reflect on that, and don't just take everything hook, line and sinker, okay? So after watching that video, I didn't quite agree with everything that was said in that video about how Cocomelon is evil. All I did was to ponder, and that is why I decided to talk to fellow parents and release this video. I thought about it. Cocomelon. Yeah, I think my baby is already getting to that point where I'll say that he's addicted to watching Cocomelon. Okay, there was this trend that started trending some months or years back, where you just play their jingle, Cocomelon jingle, and kids, once they hear it, they start running and all of that. It tells you that, oh my god, kids love it, or let's say they are addicted to it. That might not be the best word, but people that have talked about this subject use that word addiction to explain what Cocomelon does in the life of kids. It makes them addicted to the show, makes them addicted to screen and gadgets and all of that. But then, can I ask us a question? Do you think that it's just Cocomelon that makes a child become addicted to the screen? I don't think it's Cocomelon. It could be any show. All those good ones, seemingly good ones that people recommend are better than Cocomelon. If your child continues to watch it, believe me, your child will become addicted to that one. So when we talk about kids getting addicted to the screen, it's not about the show itself. It's just because we just allow them screen time. And I think Cocomelon, when I knew about Cocomelon, I actually found out that Cocomelon, the channel, has been existing, probably with a different name. But during COVID time, that's when Cocomelon became so popular. And we know what COVID time was all about. COVID time was when people were isolated, people were working from home, there were no movements out on the streets, so people were always indoor. People that work, that their jobs can allow them to work remotely, they have to work remotely. Kids were not going to school. So you find out that parents were now using Cocomelon at that time just to have a time away, an escape from their kids. Once they put it on for their kids, they start working. They can work for 6-7 hours and their kids will not even trouble them and will not even disturb them. That became a tactic just for having a time off the kids. That was, I believe, when Cocomelon became so popular. And that goes to tell you that anything about what the kids watch is down to the parents. We are the problem. I am the problem. And I had to sit myself down. I talked to my husband about this, and immediately what we decided was no more Cocomelon for my baby. Not at all. Okay, I think since I watched that video, obviously I remember the first day, because my baby, if he just gets the phone, he gives it to you, or he now he says Coco. He doesn't say Cocomelon. Okay, he just says Coco. And sometimes, like on a lighter note, I'm like, you cannot even say Mama. You've not called me, but you know how to call Coco. Like I said, that's on a lighter note. But yeah, my baby says Coco. He will just be giving it to you and be saying Coco. Okay, and then you put it for him, and then that's it. That settles it. But I found out that it's also for me, like sometimes when I come back from work, just because I needed to cook, I needed a time from my baby, I just get my phone and just type Cocomelon, put it for him, and he starts watching. Then he can let me do whatever I want to do. And then when this child becomes addicted to the show, now you blame it on the show. No, you are the problem as a parent. I am the problem, because we find out that that is all we use as a distraction. We make our kids addicted to Cocomelon. Cocomelon didn't make our kids addicted to it. It's the parents' fault. And I owned up to that responsibility. I took up the blame and I told myself no. And to show you what some of the things that have been said about Cocomelon is true, personally, I just tried it. The day my baby was giving me Coco, I did not put it for him. Oh my gosh, you needed to see cry. My baby was crying seriously. I think I recorded it, and at this point I'm going to insert the clip.
What is it?
Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Yeah, no more Cocomelon.
Leave yourself now.
Because of Cocomelon. It's true. Interesting. Because of Cocomelon. At your age. So he went on and on crying. But you know what? I already made up my mind. You are not having this. And that's one thing that parents sometimes miss. When a child throws tantrum, it's in them to throw tantrums. When they are used to something, even you, check it out as an adult, when you are used to something, okay, when change happens, you will not, and naturally, people don't like change, okay? That's how you will react naturally. And kids, naturally, is just to throw tantrums. And my baby was throwing tantrums, crying and all of that. But because I already made up my mind, you are not having this. He knows that there is no way I'm going to fall. And that's one parenting strategy or word that some parents miss out. Once a child cries and throws tantrum, then you give in as a parent, you give them that. No, for my baby boy, I insisted, and this has been going on for like 4 or 5 days now. He has not watched Cocomelon. I personally don't have anything particularly against Cocomelon. I know that psychologists have proven how it's not good for kids, okay? But at the end of the day, it's still about creating balance, okay? It's about creating balance. Kids at their age, they don't know when to stop. Even as adults, some people are addicted to certain TV shows. They can't wait for the next episode. They can binge watch a series for hours. Some people don't even sleep. They stay awake all night. How much more kids? That's why a child can be watching television, not even about the show they are watching, okay? And what happens? You find out that they can stay there and even forget to eat, just like some adults do. But the children cannot actually, they sometimes don't know when to stop, when to take a break. But that's why they have you as their parent. And if you as their parent fail to stop them, then you are the problem and not the show. No, it's not the show, okay? There are kids, when you take away their gadgets, there was a time I was tempted to go and buy a tablet for my baby, tablet. Yeah, I wanted to go and buy it for him, because most times he's just dragging my phone with me, and on my phone he's dragging it, and I have to put Cocomelon, yeah, for him. That was before anyways. I put it for him, but then I felt like I just need this boy, let him just have his own. But thank goodness I have changed. I said I'm not going to do that for now, no. So it will help me to be able to monitor his screen time. You find out that it's all about parents. I just wish that parents can own up. It's not about recommending a better program than Cocomelon. It's not about thinking of other ones. Some people, like, probably I'm a Christian, okay? You find some Christians talking about other Christian So, for instance, for me, I just started putting Superbook for my baby. He finds it boring. But then I was like, oh yeah, start listening to Jesus, start learning about Jesus. But you know what? If my baby continues to watch Superbook and over and over and over again, he becomes addicted to it. And then when you take away the phone from him, he starts crying. Now, is it that Jesus or watching Superbook is bad? It's not bad, but it's just because they formed it as a habit. It has happened over time. You leave your child on the screen for 2 hours, 3 hours stretch without even stopping, and then you blame it on the program. No, we should do better than that in this age and era. And then let's talk about the positives. You know, in this same subject, like videos that have talked about this subject, how Cocomelon is evil, when you go down in the comment section, it's interesting to hear testimonies, good testimonies from other parents that swear by Cocomelon. For instance, how it has helped their kids. Yeah, how it has helped their kids. People talk about their kids, having speech delays because of Cocomelon. Then on the other side, you see parents that their kids have excellent speech, no speech delay, and they watch Cocomelon. Yeah, and then you see parents that talk about how the behavior of their kids, ADHD traits, tantrums, and all of that. Then you see parents who say, "My kids they watch this and they are the best behaved kids in their school." That tells you that it's not Cocomelon. It's not Cocomelon. Cocomelon is not the problem. Okay. Now there are kids who don't watch Cocomelon. There are kids who don't watch Cocomelon, but they end up with speech delays, they end up throwing tantrums, they end up with, some behavioral problems, and they don't even watch Cocomelon. That tells you that Cocomelon is not a problem. No, it's not about Cocomelon. It's about parents taking responsibility to reduce screen time and engage their kids more. I've been Googling, I've been trying to carry out research on ways I can actually engage my baby, ways I can play with him as because of his age, obviously. Okay, it could be books. I bought some flashcards, some things, and drawing books, crayon that we can be used to draw, and play some games, some hands. So, and I've been doing it with my baby, and it's fine. Yesterday, my baby didn't watch what is it called? He didn't watch anything, not even Cocomelon, nothing at all, Superbook or anything. He didn't watch it the whole of yesterday night. Because when I came back, I dropped my phone and all I was doing was to play with my baby. And that's what it should be. Okay? Find other ways, engage your kids. When you talk about their brain development and all of that, and you say that Cocomelon is stopping it, if you take Cocomelon away and you don't replace it with the right thing, you replace it with something similar to Cocomelon, Abby, then you are not helping them in any way. Find time, parents, create time for your kids. I know the world is so busy. I, for one, my job is so time consuming, draining, stressful. But you know what? It's about that intentionality. Be intentional. Just be intentional with your kids. Be intentional about your kids. Make up your mind that you are going to create time for your kids. Play with them, do game stuffs with them, play as a family. Sometimes family time is not any issue. We talk about screen time, but we no longer talk about family time. Families don't come together apart from probably when they are eating or something. But that intentionality to have a family time when you play with your kids, play dad, mom, and everybody is there, okay? Because it shouldn't even be the responsibility of just one parent, else it will be tiring. Both parents, and my heart goes out to single parents at the same time, okay? Yeah, you are playing the role of a mom and a dad at the same time. That's absolutely fine. But at the end of the day, still make sure that you create time for your kids. That's why I said Cocomelon isn't the problem. Parents are. And I want to believe that you've taken value out of this video. I can go on and give you examples, but I believe I have made my point the clearest way I think possible. Okay, please, if you like this video, if you got value out of it, don't forget to give it thumbs up. Okay, click on that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you have not, share this video with as many people that you think might need it. Okay, leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be in the comment section and I would like to know your thoughts about this. Do you think Cocomelon is the problem? Do you think Cocomelon is evil, or do you think it's about parents? Let me know in the comment section and I'll see you next time. Till then, stay blessed, remain intentional, and take good care of yourselves. Bye.